This part of my story is what I call the road to Worthing. After everything that had happened in Manchester, I knew I couldn't stay there anymore. My life had become unstable, messy, and honestly exhausting. So I made the decision to go back home, not because I had everything figured out, but because I knew I needed a reset. When I arrived back in Worthing, my sister opened the door for me straight away. No hesitation, no judgment, just support. She was living in a Christian house share, and somehow there was space for me too. At that point in my life, I didn't have much, no real direction, no job, and a lot of baggage from the past. But what I did have was a chance to start again. The house was simple and quiet, nothing like the chaos I'd been used to. For the first time in a long while, things began to slow down. While I was there, I started volunteering at a local church cafe. Every day, I'd help prepare food, serve people, and clean up, just doing the small things. In return, I was given meals and support when I needed it most. It might not sound like much, but for me, it was everything. It gave me structure, it gave me purpose, and slowly it began to rebuild something inside me that I'd lost. But even with that, I knew something was missing. The church I was attending was kind and welcoming, but I didn't feel fully connected. There wasn't anyone really on my wavelength, and deep down, I felt like God was nudging me again, like He was saying, "There's more for you than this." So I decided to try another church, Jubilee. As soon as I walked in, something felt different. The atmosphere, the people, the energy, it was alive. For the first time in years, I felt like I truly belonged somewhere. It wasn't just about going to church. It was about connection, about finding people who understood me, and about rebuilding my faith in a way that actually felt real. Around that same time, my sister helped me do something that completely changed my life. She encouraged me to go bankrupt. Now, that might sound like failure, but for me, it was freedom. All the debt, all the pressure, all the weight I'd been carrying for years was wiped clean. I walked out of that courtroom feeling like I could breathe again, like I'd been given a second chance. Looking back, this season was the beginning of real change. Not overnight, not perfect, but real. Sometimes starting again doesn't look like success. Sometimes it looks like going back to basics and trusting that God is rebuilding your life piece by piece.